you seemed interested in talking to someone from someone British about independence. So I thought I'd share a few thoughts that I had on it.
And how do we know that you're calling from Britain? I'm joking. I'm joking. Go ahead, please.
Well, I would vote no, but I'm not allowed to, given that I'm a resident of the United States at the moment.
Oh, you're not allowed in the United
The
States?
position of the vote. Say again?
Did you say you're not allowed in the United States?
Yes. So the two of the things that the SNP Scottish government did is they don't let people who don't reside in Scotland currently vote. So if you live in England, if you live 10 miles south of the Scottish border, you can't vote. And also they've extended the voting age down to 16, as you covered in your interview. Younger people are far more likely to vote, for change. So it's a sort of a twisting of democracy there. I feel quite cheated, but yeah.
Now, and when you're like, I mean, how do they determine? So you actually literally just have to be present in the country, and and forgive my ignorance here, but if you're born in Scotland, you carry I would imagine a UK passport, but does it indicate that you're somehow Scottish?
No, I have like all British people have all British citizens have a British passport. The people say Scotland's a country. It is in some senses, but not in any useful legal sense from an immigration perspective. So if you're an European Union, say Polish person, you that's just moved, I think very recently, as I understand it, you can vote in the Scottish Parliament. But if you're a Scottish person that's lived in Scotland for 50 years, that you currently live elsewhere, then you can't vote.
Interesting.
And then that's one of the issues for me is I don't know what nationality my family may be in the future, and I don't get a say in it. It's a bit undemocratic, to say the least.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, it is sort of a strange dynamic. I mean, how do you even, okay, you say only Scottish people can vote for, or only people who reside on this, island can vote for it. I don't know. It's there's something I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something a little bit weird about it. But I guess it's the lack of a constitution on some level, and it just becomes a negotiation. For instance, California cannot secede from the United States. They can't just take a vote and say, we're walking away. It ain't going to work that way under our system.
Okay, I didn't catch all of that. But one of the other things that I would say is that the whole vote seems quite stilted to my view. Between Cameron and Salmond, they both had an agenda for it to be a straight vote between yes independence or no the status quo. And most people in Scotland would probably have chosen a third party, that Devo Max that you discussed earlier. And the reason that people feel distrustful of that now is because it's only in the past few weeks that the English leaders have offered this up. Well, there's nothing behind it. No one really understands or has any trust or faith in what they're saying, because they've just said, oh, we'll do this. We've all been lied to before, the politicians. So, there's nothing really behind it. And then, there are so many issues where it's all just pushed. Like I discussed, that the people who can vote is twisted. Even the nature of the vote. The question is, do you agree that Scotland should be an independent country? It kind of pushes an independent-minded person that is sitting on the fence to say, yes, of course, Scotland can be independent. There's a drive that it pulls people. It's all geared in a direction, and it's just unfortunate that a lot of the media plays into that. A lot of the standard media has been very pro the establishment, and I don't think it's I think it's a kind of natural bias because these are establishment figures and they're pro the establishment. It makes sense, and that's driven a lot of people to social media. And then it's a bit like I don't know, the wingnut conservatives in America being driven to their own little echo chamber, and I think that happens on both sides to some extent. With some of the more silliness in the yes camp, where they've got the wide-eyed conspiracy theories and all the rest. I think it's like 40% of the Scottish population now, according to some polls, believe in conspiracy theories about them. British government hiding oil and not telling us about it, and a further 25% think that the MI5 are in the game, and a fifth of the population believes that the whole referendum will be rigged anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, these are kind of worrisome statistics.
Interesting. Well, PDX, I appreciate the call and the insight. Thank you very much.